Hello everyone, Alec DeLorean here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now in today's video, we're going to be ranking all the missions from the Phantom Menace, and that includes the Boon to Eve Classic, Better Call Mall, Outmanned but Not Outgunned, A Bigger Fish, and now this is Pod Racing. So I'm basically just going to rate these on just overall satisfaction based on how long they are and how easy they are, and if they're just fun to watch, the cutscenes are fun, or if the gameplay is too easy. Just basically just a nice overall average. I'm probably going to rate them out of 5. Overall, it's still just going to be a tier ranking, so the first one that comes up is going to be the worst, and then I'll finish with the best one. But before we get into it, if you would like to join the Patreon, Discord, or become a channel member, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. So at number 5, I've put down A Bigger Fish, which is actually the very first mission that you get to play for the Skywalker Saga. So it doesn't go off with a great start. It's very cool just to play the actual story of any mission really, but in terms of the gameplay, all you're doing is you're in a ship and you're just holding down the shoot button until the fish gets to a certain health bar, and then the bigger fish comes and eats them. You get in a cave, you lose power, and then you do the same thing again. Literally all you do is you hold down shoot and then press dodge at the last second, which you have more than enough time to figure out when to do that. You do that twice and then the mission's over. It's not very long. It's not much going on with this one, so overall that's the main reason why I would put this one at number 5. Now at number 4 we have Now This Is Pod Racing. Now it's kind of a similar situation to A Bigger Fish, just because it's a super short mission, and the main thing that you're doing is you're flying around and you're holding down the chute, and you have to take out the targets, which take like 1 or 2 hits, so it's super easy to do. The best thing about the mission though is probably it's the best mission in the game to farm studs. So if you're looking for a mission or a quick way to get a lot of studs, just keep rinse and repeating that mission over and over. But yeah, the start, all you do, shoot as much stuff as you can within the shortest amount of time that you can do. There is no time limit in this, but it's nice to just get missions done, you know? And then you go inside of the actual blockade, and then you do the exact same thing where you fly through, you destroy as much as you can on your way to get as many studs as you can. You get to the end, and then you have to destroy a certain amount of stuff before the doors unlock, and then you shoot all 4 of the like shield generators and whatnot, and then that's the mission. It's over. It's just like A Bigger Fish, like hold down, shoot, and finish. That's it. There's not much going on. That's why I've put that one at number 4. And then at number 3, I have Outmanned but Not Outgunned, which I think it's definitely better than the other 2 missions in this one, just because you actually have to do stuff in the mission. Like, it's not just the same thing over and over, and you don't hold down shoot for over and over. So you start off and you need to go and repair some catapults, which is fair enough, nice, easy to do. Well, not repair, but you reload them essentially, which is fine. And then you go on to the next thing where you defend the area from the B1 battle droids from one side, and then you go over and do the other side. And then once you've defended that, you then go on to making the mega catapult, which is super easy. You just open up the chest and build it. There's nothing else much to actually construct in it. And then once you get into that, which is you then get to the final part, which is probably the easiest part or the most fun part, where you have the mega catapult and you just destroy as much droids and vehicles as you can. But it's just visually pleasing because there's like thousands of these droids, which is very satisfying to just explode them all, like hundreds of them at a time. The only downfall is why it's at number 3 is it's kind of like 4 and 5, in where it's a super fast mission. You could get this done in 2 minutes, because reloading the catapults, 2-second job, destroying the B1 battle droids, 2-second job, making the mega catapult, 0.5-second job. The longest part is definitely just exploding stuff at the end. But overall, yeah, there is more to the mission, so that's why it ranks at number 3 higher than the other 2. And then at number 2, I have the pod racing one, which is the Boon to Eve Classic. But yes, it's just you hold down boost and you just go around the laps for 3 times, and that's it really. So it's kind of like that sense for the 4th and 5th place. But the idea of trying to dodge out of the way of stuff, trying to get into 1st place and picking up all the mini kits and getting all the challenges done by driving over other boosts is really fun. And then they have added it where at some point in each of the final 2 laps where you have to like repair your vehicle kind of thing, but it's really easy to do that. But overall, it's still fun just to do pod racing because pod racing is really cool to do, and it's very easy to actually win the race in the end. But other than that, yeah, it's not a short mission like the other 3 ones, but it's just it definitely is. Hold down to move fast and just dodge out the way, but that in itself is a fun thing to do, so that's why I've put it at number 2, which is the second best of the Phantom Menace. And then at number 1, I don't think it comes to us as a surprise, which is Better Call Maul, the Darth Maul boss fight, which has lots of different elements to it. I definitely like the boss fights where it's not just you fight and you do as much damage as you can until they get to 0 health, and then that's it. In this one, you fight him, you get them to a certain health on their health bar, and then you go onto the next like area where you have to like figure out where to go next or defeat a bunch of battle droids, and then move on to the next thing where you do this like jumping puzzle, I don't really know what to call it, and then you go that, you'd finish that, and then you go over to defeat some more battle droids, go up the lift, and then start yourself from the snipers, and then you have to work with your co-op. So if you're playing co-op, you have to switch characters, so there's at one point where one person has to be like dueling Darth Maul whilst the other one actually hits in the back. And then you finish off with the end where you've got a little puzzle on making the red barriers being able to open, which is really, really cool. Puzzles in Lego games are fun because they're usually quite easy as well. And then you get to the end where you finish off with the big fight and killing Darth Maul. So overall, it's a very, very fun boss fight. I really enjoy it, and I don't think it would come as a surprise as Better Call Maul being number 1, but yeah, Better Call Maul number 1. So there you go. There is my list of rankings of all the missions from the Phantom Menace. I'll probably do the same thing for Attack of the Clones. If you want to see that, like and comment down below if you'd like to see that. But yeah, let me know if you agree with this list or if you would have a different kind of list, if Better Call Maul would be last for you or A Bigger Fish would be higher for you. But yeah, I just like to hear your thoughts on this ranking. But I won't keep you any longer though, so if you would like to join the Patreon, Discord, or become a channel member, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.